Hi, I'm Luis Camara, I'm the director of this movie, and you're about to see a behind-the-scenes look at how we made the film. We're going to talk about pigs' heads and latex puppets, fake blood, and the heebie-jeebies. A lot of fun.
Steel Trap started like a dream. We had just finished our last genre film, Blood Trails, and our American distributor asked for another project. When I presented him the concept of the film, he said, "I want to have it." A couple of months before production, we found out that someone else was shooting a film with a premise similar to ours. We had to develop a new basic concept. Gab and Louis really brought it to life with thrilling ideas and did a great job in writing the script in a very short time.
No, it's a trap!
The building, even from just seeing the photos, I was really excited to make a movie in this building. And then after my first location scout in Cologne, I was even more excited by it. And the more I saw the building, the more the story started to take shape. I think it really was a case of the location inspiring the story more than anything else.
This is the skyline. First I wanted to take this design also on these windows, but then also for a little bit for money reason or to make it a little bit more creepy and cheapy, I now use German newspapers. So we took these elements and put it in a row. Earlier times it was like here in this area, which is the old cantina from this building. This is Marian, he's making the whole building black because we are shooting the whole movie. And this is a kitchen, but it's dark. This is not the elevator we're shooting in, it's the only elevator we have, so this will going to be fun tomorrow morning.
Every morning.
Every morning. And there's only one toilet in the basement.
He just got in to go up, yeah. You know, when everybody's going up and down the elevator to different floors and everybody starts cramping in the elevator, it's like a Marx Brothers movie, you know, with all the equipment and all the people and the caretaker, and it was just a very, very confusing scene, very often.
Instead of chairs, we take balls. To give a little bit more scary feeling, we take these bottles. This is oxygen, supposed to be helium still. And this is a flying table. It's too heavy that it flies by its own. But okay, you know, it's on nylon. But next movie it will fly. But it gives the expression.
On the budget that we were working on, it was very difficult to build all these sets. And I think Tim did a great job of stretching all the money that we had. We wanted it to be a very colorful set, but at the same time be a little bizarre, have some elements that are not quite right. And I think Tim did a really good job of interpreting that idea. Okay, Daniel, thank you. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I dig it. Right. So the cupcake's gonna have just like letters, no frosting on them?
Yes.
Yeah, I think with frosting, you know, like white or pink frosting and then the letters on top. That's more American. Really. Anyway, yeah, from here you can't tell. That's nice. You know, now with the windows closed and all this stuff here, it's starting to look a little unpleasant.
Girls and boys come out to play. The moon is shining bright this day. You suffer and need to sleep and join your fellows down the stairs.
When we wrote the script, Gabriel thought it would be a fun thing to have a little record player playing a bizarre children's song when people arrived. We had this album of traditional English children's songs. We found this song on it called Girls and Boys Come Out to Play that was strangely appropriate to the theme of the children's party and to the goings-on in the story. So we decided, well, why not just record our own version of this song?
It just needs to stay, you know, it's just pretty much a done.
Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad. Du schneidest immer mit? Oder? No?
Sunny.
Well, let's do this one,
Yeah.
and then for shits and giggles we'll do the other one.
Okay. Shits and giggles.
Let me just change this. Shits and giggles.
Girls and boys come out to play. The moon is shining bright today. You suffer and need to sleep and join your fellows down the street. Come on, come I think the building is perfect for the film, and I think it really adds to the creepy atmosphere.
It's an abandoned building. It's got a million corridors. It's got a million rooms. It is a media building, so it's ideal. However, it's the winter, and it hasn't been heated for 4 years.
I'd like to add some words. Yes, I would. It's fucking cold.
This building has a personality of its own. It's like it's an extra cast member. Some days it can be a real bitch to you, and some days it can be good to you, and you just hope that you hope you're going to have a good day in there.
That it's not possible that you can go through this. Okay. The problem is, camera's running, and I shoot, action, and you said, please wait.
Where's the smiley face? Yeah, where's the fucking smiley face? Come on, move!
Point of firing the crossbow is fixed. Is that right?
The arm selber?
No, I hold it.
Okay.
It's not fixed.
And how far are you
Fixed will be a problem. It can go on this side, and if I stand, I have it in my hand.
We have to trust you then.
Yes.
This movie came together pretty quickly, and we did not really have a lot of time for pre-production or for casting.
We still kept the planned shooting deadline, but that was only possible because of our great team, and they had to be very, very flexible. They kept rethinking whole scenes, even in the pre-production, to get the best film possible.
I want to do a shot of them like crouching next to a wall, like this, and then have the spark hitting, like maybe if the actors are like hitting a spark hitting here.
Hello. Hello. Come in.
This is the place where we work right now. We hired the workshop of Demaske. It's an academy for makeup effects people, and we work downstairs. Come with me. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Nicola.
This is Johanna. Hi. She's working on Adam's face. Yeah. This is Uta. Hi. Hi, Uta. She's sculpting a step wound. This is the step wound for weight, I guess. Yeah. It's weights. This is Marcus. He's sculpting Pam's face. These are pictures of Joanna, where we casted her face with Jörg.
Hi.
Hello. Every person in our workshop has his little darling. So I'm working especially with Marcus at the fake head of Pam. Pam's gonna be hit by an axe, and she's gonna have her head split and crack open. And so this is what I really look forward for. And Anna is busy with the nose pig, the pig snout, as it's called, the pig snout. And that's her little baby. She had to cast a real dead pig's head, and she was a bit scary, but now she's sculpting on it. I'm proud of her that she did it, because it's not too easy for her. I don't even know if she's a vegetarian, but no one should be here. Vegetarian.
The storm is coming on. I'm getting what you get.
Well, you know, you always think that some things are going to be more complicated than they are, and sometimes you think some things are going to be easier than they are. So we write this pig's head into the screenplay, and we think that's going to be really complicated. But as it turns out, all you need to do is go to the butcher in the morning, and for €1, they'll give you a pig's head. Without the eyes, that's a problem. So the eyes you have to buy separately. It's actually quite simple.
Kann man die noch umtauschen, wenn man die draufsetzt?
This is so disgusting.
Mm.
This way, I think it looks better, you know. That pig's gonna be a star.
The first day of shooting, well, on the one hand, it's a great relief that everything is starting. But on the other hand, of course, everybody is a little tense and there is nervousness on the sets, especially because of the short pre-production period.
Okay, guys, we'd like to make a rehearsal. Please make the set free for us. Okay, Pat?
That's nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Action. Cut.
Cut, back out.
Can the dolly be noisier?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I always want to start with a simple, easy to film scene. And when we were scheduling the movie, I realized there is no simple, easy to shoot scene in this movie. All of them have their own problems. We started out with this blowjob scene and the cocaine scene because when it came down to it, it was the easiest scene to begin with. There aren't a lot of actors. The sets didn't need any set dressing because we just used the existing rooms in the building. It was the easiest thing to do.
So how are you faking the blowjob?
Oh, that's for
to put it bluntly. Are you going to cut before the
on
moment
this shot,
of the
yes,
fire?
definitely. Yeah, on this shot, yeah.
So just when she's beginning to...
Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't even get that part probably in this shot. Casting is really crucial in any movie. But Tamara Nutcutt, our casting director, did some groundwork for us, and by the time we showed up in London for the casting sessions, for which we really did not have a lot of time, the whole thing took 3 days, she had really selected a lot of people that were really appropriate for the parts.
Oh yeah? Well, I haven't.
Yeah, good slide maybe. No, I like the
Yeah.
So even though we didn't have a lot of time to cast the movie, we came up with a pretty eclectic cast, each of whom brought a unique personality to the table and a particularly interesting way of playing their part. Yeah, no, I think we have to. I think we have to start up here and then pick her up and then go. After the first day of shooting, a lot of the problems of shooting in this building became really apparent. You know, the cold, the fact that we only had one elevator, it all bubbled to the surface, and it made us lose a lot of time on that first day. So Kathy walks out first.
I've been expecting you.
Well, how did you know I was coming?
All right.
So Wade's down that end, so it feels right that I sort of try and establish my down here.
Knock it on the table, really.
Okay, we are ready.
All right.
Clear the frame.
Once more for focus. Let's focus.
The other thing about filming in this building, we could only be in the building between 8 in the morning and 8 at night. Now, we knew this all along in pre-production, but the caretaker was very particular about this.
I've been waiting for you.
Very nice.
It's God.
No. What is that?
Achtung, eine Durchsage, das Gebäude wird um 21 Uhr definitiv abgeschlossen.
This is Olaf, who's telling us that the building is to be left closed at 9 o'clock, which is in 20 minutes from now. Let's do another couple of takes and then we're out of here. Come on.
Let's do another couple of takes. Okay, Adam, can you do the, maybe this is some kind of hidden camera thing?
Sure.
Okay. We realized after that first day of shooting that we were going to have to change our shooting schedule, that we were going to have to change our approach to filming the movie, and that we were going to have to rewrite some of the movie.
Nice.
We're done for the day.
Thank you.
Please stay where you are. Just want to tell you.
We had to rethink the whole screenplay, including the ending of the movie. All of that after the first day of shooting.
Habe ich schon getan, ja.
This is the right one. It's likely.
Can I?
Yes.
Oh God, it looks amazing.
Doesn't hold.
Jesus. I don't know, we should show Joanna this. She's gonna flip out.
Is she afterwards available? Because while you shoot the dummy, we could do something like a false axe to the real actress' head, and then she could run around with the axe to her head.
And actually use her?
Use her, and then you can have a shot like she's still moving or going like that or whatever. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So, position.
I have to go. I forgot we were shooting this tomorrow. I'm not prepared. I have to go think about it.
Think about it.
Then you have me on tape, and when the scene sucks, there's evidence. You didn't think about it. The Wheel of Fortune set where Pamela gets it was one of my favorite sets, and it was one of Tim's better concepts, I thought, because he did create something that looked like a strange game show, and it was very congruous. You know, he had the Wheel of Fortune in something that looked like a graveyard with like the countdown to her death on what would be a gravestone.
68, die 2.
Okay, that's maybe too fast. Is it gonna look more fake or less fake if it's closer? You're a killer, that's right. Or it could be her. I need hands. Bring me hands. I need to see hands.
You can wear the gloves. You can't use my hands.
No? Okay.
You don't see your hands.
So, Sarah, will you do it? Will you do it? One of you will do it.
Dicke Finger, das wisst ihr auch.
Wield the axe and put it into the face. I mean, I don't think I'll see hands. I'll do it myself, you know? My hairy arms.
What? What are you staring at? It's slightly giving me a headache. Is the fact that you can't.
It makes
your
you
vision,
cross-eyed.
exactly.
It makes you
So I have to
cross-eyed.
kind of go like this,
Alright.
or like this. And I was waiting back in the production office to actually come on set, and it'd kind of been on there for so long, I sort of started to forget it was there. So I was kind of walking around and kind of, I kept knocking into things, because it sounds a bit mental, but I kind of, yeah, kept forgetting it was there, and I had to keep looking like that at people, which is a bit odd. But no, that was brilliant fun. That was kind of the best part of it in a way. Well, hello, lady.
That's the place where it's gonna be.
Excelente. They're killing me today.
So we're gonna glue this piece we just cut already to his neck, and then we glue it and blend it.
Blend it.
And then now.
This is nothing like this has really ever happened to me before. So I just have to rely on my imagination as much as possible.
Last famous word, we missed them. We missed
Is
the
that
last
it?
famous words.
Can you repeat them?
Shut me up, he said. Wir machen gleich mal Puder drauf und gucken dann. Oh, you see? Nearly finished.
You are?
Our makeup.
Okay.
And he's slightly green in his face, but that's because he turns over and his face is getting red, so therefore we need the green to cover that.
To cover all the blood.
Yeah. Yep. And he looks kind of pale or dead or whatever. I'm quite happy, but we have to see how it looks on set, and as we shoot high definition, it's quite tricky. So, we gotta see. Yeah. Was muss ich haben? What do you think? Up there, this part, you have the pig nose on.
After your gruesome death?
We've got a bar that we go to that we discovered on the first night. There's a lot of us, you know, and as the weeks have gone by, there's less and less. And at first they couldn't sort of understand why. They kept on saying, you know, where's your girlfriend, you know? And it's like, well, she died. I said, oh, really?
Yeah, it's been really hard saying goodbye to people as they get killed and they've gone home because the group's diminishing.
When we did the first location scout of the building, we found this landing, which was fantastic for the scene because it is really, really, I mean, it's like a well. It goes up so high. It's actually at the top of the building, and it provides a very good place to hang somebody from. At least it provides a very good place for something to look good when it's hanging. It also makes it very difficult to do.
Higher? Okay.
I'll cut my hair. I'll hang upside down. It'll be fun. So we're shooting Adam's Death, which is in a very, very cold environment. None of the actors have been wearing jackets because of their outfits, and everybody's getting sick. So Georgia got very, very sick that day, and she wasn't available to be shot when Adam was still around. And the next day, Adam had to go to London. So we filmed Adam's side that day, and then the next day we turned around to shoot Georgia, and somebody had to stand in for Adam. So they cut my hair and they dyed it, and I hung upside down and struggled around and went, "Arr." A pretty experienced filmmaker friend of mine, I told him the story of the movie and that we're gonna make this movie. He says to me, "Do not start your movie with a big party scene."
Shooting with English-speaking actors in Germany is not such a rare thing. But if the movie takes place in an English-speaking country, you have to take care of a lot of things.
One of the biggest challenges was probably the New Year's party. You had to convey the impression that this party with all the extras and all the props is actually taking place in the US and not in Cologne, Germany.
Wir haben ein Team von 40 Leuten plus 7 bzw. 8 Hauptdarsteller plus euch. Ich weiß, also Komparsen müssen immer ganz furchtbar viel warten, das wissen ja. Ich warte auch den ganzen Tag, wir warten aufs Licht, wir warten auf die Kamera, wir warten auf die Schauspieler, wir warten eigentlich nur den ganzen Tag nur. Toll wäre, wenn es dann losgeht, da seid.
I will say that I think it does feel like a party. It felt like a party when we were filming it. I think that the Cologne extras did a good job of representing the people that they were supposed to represent.
So eine Hausmusik wahrscheinlich, die hört ihr gleich schon mal. Es wird oft so sein, dass sie laufen kann, dann könnt ihr auf die Musik tanzen. Es wird aber auch oft so sein, dass wir einen Dialog haben, dann werden wir die Musik anstellen, ihr ruft euch ein, wir machen die Musik aus und ihr müsst weiter. Es ist total...
I don't dance.
Okay, können wir da please?
Musik aus! And action!
I can only imagine.
I didn't have anyone to kiss.
Who are you? What are you going to start to get?
Oh, it's hard, let me tell you. So is that guy your boyfriend?
Is that any of your business?
Cut.
Unser Hauptdarsteller singt in der Welt der Sänger. Es geht so los, dass wir diesen Song spielen. Dann hört er auf, spielt von der Bühne, weil es ist Mitternacht. Er macht den Countdown. Juhu, Silvester und neues Jahr und so.
Yeah, never.
I always want to be a rock star. Yeah, it did cross my mind. I've been in music like everyone else since I was a kid, and mostly indie rock. I was excited about playing the role because of Wade's energy, not because he's a rock and roll star. Fuck yeah, I like music.
Wir gehen auf Anfang. Let's go back to one, guys.
You want the song, right, Annabelle?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll
Are we
camera,
rolling?
please.
Rolling.
Looks great. Looks great, Annabelle.
I think that the attitudes of the Cologne extras were great. I think that it probably helped that I was speaking to them in English and trying to like get them riled up in English, and that the song we were using was a very traditional English New Year's Eve song.
Und Ruhe bitte, wir drehen! Action! Oi, oi, oi! Sorry, did you say something out there? I didn't hear it. That's a little bit better now. We ready for rock and roll? I think it's a special evening tonight. Maybe it's New Year!
I guess our cameraman will gonna throw up. He was scared without blood, and look at this now.
Wie kurz seid ihr bitte?
Ready?
Action!
Cut.
And cut.
Okay, that's it. You enjoyed it? Actually, no. You think I would, but I don't. She wrote the scene.
This will be my first big slaughter. I don't know. I can't wait to see what they're going to put around me as a garnish. I love obscene vegetables. That's my favorite thing.
Ja?
Does he take the heart away? I still see the... Can you be closer, Patrick?
Closer on the heart?
On her. Well, yeah, just a little close, so that I don't like see the molten. Why would there be molten there?
What we wanted to do was to have a few elaborate effects rather than a wall-to-wall bloodbath where you end up with cheesy effects because you can afford them. So we really wanted to go for these peaks, and I think Nicola and the White Rabbit SFX team did a great job on that. And my favorite effect, I guess, is Nick Hall's heart. So I really like that one.
Okay, so this is what we do. The camera pulls back to reveal the heart, it beats twice, and then you die, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna talk through the whole tape.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Quiet, please, for another camera rehearsal.
Okay. Turn your head the other way, guy. Let me see what that looks like. Struggle, struggle. I think that looks better. Struggle, struggle. Oh, the heart, the thing cuts through. Oh my God, you're dying. They're pulling out the heart. The heart comes into frame. It beats once, twice. It stops beating. You die.
I might have to scream really loud.
If it gets you juiced, you can scream loud. Action, guy. Saw.
Diese vereinten Einheiten in längeren Farben. Das müsste das sein.
Wenn du die aufsetzt, dann musst du gucken, das würde jetzt, wenn es mit Gummiband geht, wird es dir in die Augen drücken.
It was very hard to find the right look for the killer because movie killers obviously like to dress up, and so it's very hard to find an original concept. Actually, Nicola came up with the black mask that is perfectly molded after the actor's face, and we really, really liked that concept, so we went for it.
Oh, und hier ist alles blau.
Huh? Does everybody agree? From afar. Yeah. Does anybody disagree?
No.
Okay.
It's actually your decision.
No, but I want to know if somebody disagrees for a good reason. You always disagree, Inga.
Looks goofy. Goofy. It looks goofy with the hairs.
Okay, goofy is bad.
Goofy.
Yeah, goofy is bad.
So,
Sich gut anfühlt oder nicht.
Yeah, but the thing is that people die in funny ways in this movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But not in goofy ways. Not in goofy ways, that's right.
Okay, let's do it.
Wir gehen alle auf Anfang und wollen jetzt drehen.
Frank, Gab, are you okay? Good. Quiet, please.
Wolfie, you're in the shot.
95-1-1.
Action. That was better, but it wasn't in focus.
The last day of shooting was a race against time. We had a very strict shooting schedule and very ambitious scenes to shoot. We left the building literally in the last minute before getting kicked out.
We have another 30 minutes to finish this film.
Come on, man. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Hurry up. A wagon, okay. Come on, get a wagon. And give me 100 men with chains. I like that height, Patrick. I don't know what you're seeing, but I like it.
125, 24, die 3.
Cut. Danke aus. Do we have it, Patrick? Yeah. Do we have it? Cut. Who thinks it doesn't work?
Okay, 10 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry about that. This is my first movie. I don't have to. Okay, roll it. Okay, roll it. Action. Quiet, please. Okay, that's a wrap.
Wir haben uns so prima verstanden. Also wie eine große Familie. Wie eine große, ja. Und dann ist es plötzlich vorbei.
Und es war so ein Spaß, mit ihm zu drehen, mit den beiden. Ich liebte ja so.
Ja, ich liebe mich auch. Ja. Euch. Kennst du den besser? Überhaupt nicht.
I think I'm gonna get, something's gonna happen. Everybody to the art department. Everybody to the art department. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Ja, ich war ja leise.
Make it to the art department.
I think that all of us remember last Friday that there was somebody sitting in this room who was asking for one thing. And he was asking for that thing again. And again.
It's a monkey suit!
It's a monkey suit!
I always wanted it.
And now you're gonna wear it.
I'm gonna wear a monkey suit. Okay. What is this? No, it's not. No. I think that's Have you Yes, a real monkey suit. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. A monkey suit! For the mask! There's a mask! There's a mask!
There's zip up as well. Wait.
Anyone call this director a monkey? Right? And I might have to take a knife to the
All right. You can't drink beer in a monkey suit.
I don't have to see. It's the perfect size as well. No, Chris is not. Okay, well, we've done the monkey thing. Julia! See you guys later. Why am I still in a monkey suit, Julia?
Action.
Danke. Fantastisch. Someone film that.